Welcome to Shomach Shova and Dav Shir Sponsor Nishma Sam Biakashom Le'avas Yitzchok. We're holding Metzia Dav Kuf Yud Ches. The Gemara in Udalef brings this sugya. It's the only place in Shas that this sugya is brought. The sugya of Habatah behefker. When a person looks at hefker, is there a kinyan that a person could do by just looking at the hefker, by looking at the item which is hefker? Is he koine with Habatah or not? This connects us to the beginning of the Masechta Dav Beis Udalef. The Toises brings there a question. The Gemara says the biriya be'almo loy koni. You cannot purchase things by just looking at them. So asks Toises, what's the difference between the Gemara in the Beis and Udalef and the Gemara in the end of the Masechta that says Habatah be'efker koni? So Toises answers that here it's not just looking at the hefker, but we talk about it, he does a little bit of a ma'aseh kinyan. As the Nachas David asks there in Toises, that's not the mashmos in the Gemara over here that he's doing any ma'aseh kinyan. Pasuk is just looking at it. So he points out to what Rashi says over here, that Habatah's kanya will be dover toirechu v'dai toy lekach. Meaning he's not just looking at it, he's actually staring at the item. He's making an effort to look at it, to guard it. That is a Habatah that is koine. Just looking at the item is not koine. Habatah means to stare at something that it is koine. And this is what the Ramban says clearly in the Beis Aleph. The Ramban says the difference between Habatah be'efker and Re'iyo that's not koine is because Habatah, which is steering, is davar torechu, he's putting an effort, val yadoi tishomer, that's why it's koine. Al Re'iyo be'almo loy. So we see here in the Gemara the difference between Habatah and Re'iyo. The difference between staring and seeing. And this connects to the Yisod in Moshe HaKodesh that the Vilna Gaon brings in Aderes Liyo and the Malbim brings in the Sefer. And they both bring it in a few places. The difference between Re'iyo and Habatah is Re'iyo is just seeing something easily. Habatah is when you stare at something and you're misboinin in something. And both the Gra and the Malbim bring it on the pasuk Lo hibit oven biyakov v'lo ra omal b'Yisrael. And the way the Vilna Gaon explains it a little bit more in Chavakuk Perek Aleph Pasuk Gimel, he says oven means a bad thought. Someone has a bad thought, it's called oven. But omal means when the bad thought comes to fruition and you see what he's doing bad in the world. So lo hibit oven. To see oven, you have to look very carefully. You have to be mizboinin, to look at the thought of the person that he has in his mind. That's called Habatah. It's not clear, it's not on the surface. But omal is when things come out to the surface. So there you don't have to do Habatah, there is enough to see Re'iyo to see it. So Bilam says that Hakadosh Baruch Hu lo hibit oven b'Yaakov. He didn't see the oven, the bad machshavos of Yaakov. For lo ra on the surface, omal b'Yisrael. And the Beis Yaakov, the Red Zinner, he brings the raya from our Gemara. Habatah be'efker kanya, not loshen Re'iyo. Because Habatah means you're steering very much. You're staying with kavana. You have intent. So that's where Habatah is different than Re'iyo. And so brings the Gra in the pasuk. And the pasuk in Yeshaya that says, "Et poyal Hashem lo yabitu, u'ma'asiyot lo ro." So he says, "Poyal Hashem pe'ulo" is something which you don't see clearly, so you have to do Habatah over there. But the Mai says, "Well, you see clearly in the world. There you see real." So the poyal Hashem lo yabitu, they were not mizboinin in poyal Hashem, but ma'asiyot lo ro, they didn't even see it without doing any effort. And that's how the Malbim over there in that pasuk explains the difference between Habatah and Re'iyo. He says, "Dash yesh hevdel ben Re'iyo ve'Habatah, Re'iyo re'us ha'ayin achushi," when you see clear with your eye. Ve'yapol gamal Re'iyo pisoy misbli kavana, seeing even without no intention. But Habatah is tzumas lev al etzem ladas inyonu mehustoi. Habatah is you have to have intention, you have to have kavana, you have to have effort to go and see. We find this also in halacha. There's some things you're not allowed to look at. But if you see biriya be'almo, there's no isser. Habatah means to steer, Re'iyo means to see. Anyone who wants to join Shomach Shava email list to what's go, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.